I'm sitting in the kitchen and I'm reading the Evangelion manga, and I've just had an interesting thought that I want to record. It's not really going anywhere, but I want to take note of it. Shinji has just said, well, Kaoru's just gone, all you have left now, don't you want to be my friend, basically? And Shinji's gone, I'm not going to be friends with you. I don't need any more. I've had enough of losing them. If I have to feel that way again, it's better not to have friends in the first place. I wish I had never met any of them. It would have been better if I had just stayed alone like before. Now, in Chainsaw Man, Denji, spoilers for Chainsaw Man, in Chainsaw Man, Denji has a bit where he goes, like, even if you take away all my friends and all my family again, I will just build a new one. I will just make a new family. I will just find new friends. And if you take them away from me as well, I will just start all over and do it again. I think that's really interesting. Shinji and Denji basically have the opposite, the exact opposite mentality when it comes to friendship and families. Like, Denji is willing to just... he will build the relationships, but because although they were both alone their entire lives, Shinji has given up essentially on ever... he thinks more, what is the point of forming a relationship if they're all going to die or like go away in the first place? What's the point of developing more and trying again when they're all going to go away? Whereas Denji believes that he can just keep on trying. Like, for Shinji, it's more the people that matter, and for Denji, it's more the idea that there are people there for him or people around him, but he can just, in his eyes, rebuild those relationships because he's never had a relationship that has lasted a lengthy amount of time. Shinji's met all these people and they have stayed around him, and some have died for him, some have lost their lives for him, some have just kind of become nothing through his action or inaction. But for Denji, even though people have died for him, it has happened so often, it just in out, that in his eyes, it's easier for Shinji to give up the hope of ever finding friends or family again like the ones he has had previously, but it's easier for Denji to just accept, just to keep it rolling, just to accept that people will come and people will go. I just think that's really interesting. I was just thinking about it while I was reading. It's insane. For shows that are actually quite similar, having the two main characters be complete polar opposites in this particular sense, I think is really, really cool.